Yeah. Okay. Right, right. Um, so Vivzy Pop is phenomenal, okay? Like, I I really can't understand where the haters are coming from. I just don't think that they have taste, and I think they're jealous. But more than anything, I think they're jealous. More than anything. Yeah. Um, and well, let's start off with how did you discover the Has Been Hotel pilot? No, 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 because that was no, you didn't. No, you didn't. No, listen. My friend showed it to me way back when it came out, because that was before COVID, and I was still talking to her, and, yeah, no, she showed it to me first. No, she showed me first because that was it 2019? I think? Yeah, 2019. Yeah. Mhm. Nope. Yeah. No. Um, she showed it to me, and, I thought it was really neat, and, um but, how did you come across it? Oh, okay. Mhm. Yeah, yeah. Mm. Um, Going back and watching it now, it's like, oof, I'm really glad some of the voice actors, uh, or all of them, well, not all of them, but, like, some of them, I'm really glad some of them did change for the better because it's yeah, I mean, like, uh, particularly, Keith David and Alex Brightman because, like, Penches's voice sounds very strange to me in the pilot. He doesn't really even sound that much like a snake, but yeah. Um, so, um, my whole, I'm not gonna say obsession, but my whole my history with this series is, like, a little bit it's not perfect, actually. So, when I saw the pilot, um, I thought it was really neat, and, yeah, I wanted to see more, obviously, and, we waited for so long. I was like, "Well, maybe it's not gonna happen," and when it finally did happen, there were a lot of people super upset about all of the voice actors changing, and I was one of them. It kind of it didn't completely kill off my interest, but it did heavily damage it.
Oh,
And,
okay.
yeah, so I wasn't in a hurry to watch it.
Hmm.
Um, so I was just, and, like, with Hell of a Boss, the pilot didn't actually grab me that much, like, I thought it was funny, but it wasn't I liked Has Been Hotel better. Um, and that's so ironic, really. But, anyway, I was, browsing Twitter, as you do, and, a lot of people were shitting on, uh, Has Been Hotel's first 2 episodes, right? Um, well, actually, they were shitting on whatever episodes that were out at the time and, making fun of it, and someone posted a Angel Dust's, Poison music video,
Right, right.
and they were calling it, disgusting and triggering and horrible and all this stuff, and I was like Well, the animation intrigues me here, so I'm just gonna go ahead and hit unmute because I was curious on how bad it could really be.
Uh-huh.
So, like, I'm watching it, and I felt something that I have not felt from any American animated series in I can't tell you how long.
Mm.
Um, it was all in the expressions and, like, just the way it was animated and the way this awful story of his abuse was told. Like, I actually felt the emotion that they were getting across. And I was like, I don't know what this witchcraft is, but I want more of it and I want it now. And I
Ah,
binge watched everything up that had come up to that point. And I was just hooked. And I watched the show in full and it really blew me away. Um I loved every single thing about it practically. Like almost the entire cast. Like these are great characters. This is great art. This is great design. This is a great story. Like everything. Um and After it ended and I was like I need more. Um my friend sent me a clip from Hell of a Boss, and it was the specific clip of Moxie's backstory with his mother and father, and that got me to binge watch Hell of a Boss as well. So,
okay.
um, yes. So the main reason, like people are out there going, "Oh, what is so great about these shows? What's so great about these shows? These weird gay demon shows with all this dancing and singing." And like people don't get it. I feel sorry for them. It's like, I'm sorry that you cannot feel the way I feel about this. But it's the characters. It's entirely the characters that makes these shows so successful, and like people who are into marketing, they're no fools. Like we jumped on this really fast and we knew that um it was going to be widely successful and that people wanted these characters so much. They wanted them on shirts and acrylic stands and keychains and pins and like just to show their love for these characters. And these characters work so well because I mean, yes, they're being portrayed as demons, which is really just an excuse to make them look really interesting and like furries and have these cool powers and stuff. But underneath that, they are, in fact, people with actual problems that
Mm,
real people have.
yep.
And the funny part is, these characters, these so-called demons, are better people than humans that we see in mainstream animation. Like, I gotta give you an example. No, Blitz Bucko, better father than Peter Griffin. Am I right? Am I
Yeah,
am not
yeah.
wrong.
Uh-huh.
He's a better father than Peter Griffin. He's a better father than freaking Randy Marsh. He's a better father than like freaking Homer Simpson. Like, yeah. Um, and it's wild to me that these characters have all this humanity um when they're supposed to be demons in hell.
Yeah.
And like again though, because that's why people get attached to them because you can't really get attached to characters who are joking all the time, who are making these making fun of their kids and like just acting like complete sociopaths. Like you can laugh at them, but you're not going to get attached to them.
Right.
Um yeah. Like you know what? Like okay, Cartman, I mean, he makes me laugh. He's the most horrible. character in animated history, personality-wise, I think. But I'm not attached to him, like, at all. But, like, he's a little shit, but but, these characters I love how both shows, uh, they have them act like horrible people, but we're still attached to them because we see the humanity in them through their bonds with the other characters in the show.
Right,
Like
correct.
you like Blitz because you can see how much he loves his friends and his daughter. Um, and it's really just as simple as that. Like, give them humanity. Let them be serious. There are times where I feel like a lesser show would, like, make a really bad joke, but they whenever there's a tragic scene, it's allowed to be tragic. Like, even when the song starts up after the episode completes, it's not like a catchy, jumpy tune or anything. It is very, very somber, just like the mood. And
Ah.
I think anime producers could learn from that. Freaking Planet. But yeah, uh, I feel like they just really respect that moment and they just let the characters have that moment. They don't ruin it
Hey,
like,
Ball. Hey, Boogies. How's everybody doing? Boogies is sick
yeah.
today.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, they just let them have it. Whereas, uh, I mean, I've seen Family Guy try to do that, and it's like they almost succeed, but it's because of status quo. Nobody's really allowed to develop into a better person because, oh, then the humor goes away. Which is, like, just kinda bizarre to me. I feel like they don't wanna commit to anything serious.
Okay.
And, yeah.
Well, I could see why they do that. They want their shows to last a long time, so they
Right,
do not do character development. Simpsons, Family
right.
Guy. If they
Mhm,
do character development, the character's evolving. The character's evolving, people might not like it, and the long staying
mhm,
of it is
sure.
gone. Look what happened when they killed Brian, and they were like, "Oh, and they
Oh,
played it
that
off.
was
Oh,
a shit show.
right. That's technically
That was a
character
shit
development.
show.
That they
Yep.
soon as they took away the formula a tiny bit, just say, man, we're gonna kill off one character and you're gonna have this new dog character and everything. What'd they do? Bloop, nope, nope, nope.
Yep.
We're redoing the whole thing,
I wasn't that 'cause the public response was so awful?
Yes, you took away
Mhm,
something they beloved and
mhm,
they were used to, and you took away and substituted it for a new character type of thing. Now they were saying, "Oh no, we had this plan the whole time. No, you guys had to go and animate it and stuff like that." And they say each episode takes 6 months. I don't know about that for Family Guy. I don't think so.
mhm.
But
No, there's
again,
no way.
again, everybody goes to China for everything. So yeah,
Mhm,
in terms of remaking that and stuff like that, yeah, they definitely had to quickly change course because once again, as a creator, as you were talking about, you eventually want
mhm,
to evolve your things and stuff. But once you have something that is airing year in and year out, year in and year out, it's rough.
mhm, mhm,
Even King of the Hill, people love King of the Hill, but technically the characters never evolved too much. What are we
mhm.
spiking for here?
It's like I don't know if Fox just wants cheap laughs and, like, that's it, or you know what I mean? Like, I really don't understand
Well, you gotta
why.
look at their Sunday shows. They constantly just have Simpsons and Family Guy, and then when the Simpsons is
Right.
away, they try all these new shows, and they kind of suck. People like
Oh,
Bob's
okay.
Burgers, but honestly, I
I
don't know.
freaking hate that show with the passion of a thousand suns.
Yeah, it's you can watch it for the most part, but it's just like nothing really like it's not
It
interesting
makes me want
eventually.
to stab my eyes with sporks. Like, why do the characters' faces melt into their neck? It's like, has this artist never heard of a chin before? Like, I hate it.
And
It's the ugliest character design I've ever seen.
Boogity said that they get rid of Brian as a FU to fans because they were complaining he was too woke or whatever. It's possible.
Oh,
They never really gave an explanation and stuff, but yeah, at the time it
dude,
was.
I remember in the early seasons of Family Guy, Brian actually believed in God, and then somewhere
Yeah.
along the way, he just became a stand-in for Seth MacFarlane himself,
Well,
and then, like, people
Seth
started
MacFarlane, I
hating
think,
him.
was always Brian, and I think
Yeah,
that's literally Seth MacFarlane evolving as a human being, and that was
uh,
Brian, and that was his outlet. And
yeah.
by killing Brian, it was technically killing himself in the series, but you're
Mm.
still voicing Peter Griffin. But yeah, like,
Yeah.
yeah, it's just a matter of creators do go through some weird things with their series, so I'm
Mhm,
not going to fault him for it. But yeah, that was
mhm.
probably his way of maybe I'm tired of this thing, and you know. And then what really I know it annoys him a ton is people like, why do we don't have African American representation? You literally had the Cleveland show, like,
Yeah, yeah,
and nobody
Matt
watched
killed.
it, and he's
Yeah,
like,
killed, yeah.
very funny,
It
very
is.
funny. Cleveland show was right there, an American Dad. Well, it went to TBS though, but that's still going strong. I'm just saying. Well, TBS I think
Oh, yeah,
holds
yeah,
on to anything, you know.
yeah.
They just kind of hold
Um,
on to anything for dear life. So you get on TBS if you're a TV show, and you like just getting a steady paycheck, you're good on there. They
Now
hold
I
on to
believe
everything.
that I mean, it seems from what I've seen of the show, I haven't seen every single episode, but Rick and Morty actually does believe in character development.
Yes,
I
correct. They
believe
do.
yeah,
They do. Yeah,
um,
yeah. Their characters are evolving. I still got. I think I'm like 2 seasons behind now. I'll eventually catch up.
correct me if I'm wrong, but Futurama does as well?
Yes,
It's a
they
show with
got
that
away
in it,
from the
yeah,
formulaic thing and towards like the
right,
later seasons and the newer ones. I still have to watch the
right,
newest season,
mhm.
but yes, also character
I mean,
development.
good for them, good for them. I'm trying to figure out what was the first show that, like, decided to do this that was aimed at an older audience? I think, that would probably have to be Futurama?
Yeah,
I'm not
technically, yeah,
certain.
yeah,
Mhm.
technically. Disenchantment that's on Netflix.
That's
Tiff
newer.
loves that. Yeah, Tiff loves that.
Yeah.
That's